Alright. Should be up. Um... Alright, let me just post this on TikTok. And are we up on Twitch? Yeah. Okay, now we're up. I was gonna say, like, it seems like today it was like another one of those days where, like, even though I'm like starting at the same time, because like it's a multi-streaming thing. It's like even though you click start and it's like sending or supposed to be sending it to like both at the same time. For some reason it takes like a lot longer for it to appear like on Twitch sometimes. So I'm just gonna do this quickly, post TikTok and stuff, and then we'll get started. Alright. So hang on, let me just check one thing. Okay, there we go. Yeah, for some reason it also took like a long time for the bot to connect to YouTube chat to like actually show me if stuff's being posted there. Alright, there we go. Just upload that. I'm gonna start loading up Fortnite, so you might hear like some really loud music for like 5-10 seconds while it's like logging me in. Alright. There we go. I was eating some, Oh yeah, Hannah, just realized I need to switch the scene. Alright, let's do that. There we go. I just realized I don't even think you'd be able to hear the music from the starting screen because I don't have like a music thing set up for that like scene on OBS, so my apologies. There was like, music playing, but I guess you probably couldn't hear it, unfortunately. Alright, we're gonna play unranked today because yesterday, we were getting a lot of lag for some reason. Like, we literally crashed like 3 times. And I was only on for like half an hour, so hopefully that doesn't happen today, but my point being is, I don't want to start playing ranked. Yeah, I don't want to start playing ranked if we're going to be like lagging on stream and like disconnecting and stuff. Because like I literally lost one of the ranked matches because I had to like basically stop playing. Like I went into a building and hid while I was like trying to like get the stream back up. But then obviously, yeah, like while I was doing that, someone came into the building, and even though like I tried fighting them, they ended up killing me. But the point being is like, yeah, I couldn't really do anything there. And that's part of the reason why I don't think we're gonna play rank today. At least to start out with, maybe after an hour, if like we haven't dropped any frames or anything, then maybe I'll be like, okay, it's looking good, maybe we can try ranked. Unless we start lagging again, but it is what it is. Unfortunately, though, Yeah, just gonna ban that. That's clearly a bot. That was the first time I've gotten one of those bots in chat where they like advertise sort of like what do you call it? Like a creator code, and they're like, oh, it's this guy's birthday, like, you know, can you use this code? But I've seen those in other people's chats, and the guy's account was just created today. But anyway, back to what I was saying. It kind of sucks that, you know, because even if today does go well, like, we're not lagging or anything, today is going to be the last day that I'm on for a while, unfortunately. Because, I need to get a couple wisdom teeth pulled. So, you know, I'm gonna be out of commission for like a few days, basically. So, you know, like I was saying, it kind of sucks because, you know, even if today goes really well and it's like, you know, I want to go on, it's like I won't be able to for at least a few days, and then like, you know, even after those few days are up, I might still want to like take it easy because I already had a couple removed in December, so like I kind of know what to expect. But the thing is though, is that like even though most of the pain is like gone after like a day, and then like a lot of the remaining pain is gone by like around the end of like the third day, it's like there is still like a bit of pain when you're like doing certain things, like, you know, chewing, even if it's on the opposite side or whatever, of like where they remove the stuff. The point being is, yeah, like we're probably not gonna be on for like a while after today. I thought you got XP for using those mushrooms. Just gonna grab that medkit. But anyway, yeah, so like I won't be on like after today for like a while. I would say probably like Monday at the earliest would be like when I'd be back on, but like I think realistically I'm probably more like leaning towards like Wednesday, probably. What's up, doggy man? How you doing? Good to see you. Hopefully you're doing good. Alright, there's a lot of shooting in that direction. I kind of want to check that out, but I feel like we're probably gonna end up like dying. But we'll see. Oh wow, look at this, there's a llama here. That's surprising. I almost never find llamas, like, ever. I think this is only the second llama that I've, like, found this season. I probably should have put a bit more, like, speed on that. It was, like, perfectly balanced. And then it was, like, floating for a second. Doing good? That's good to hear. I am glad to hear it. You're gonna go? Alright, sounds good. I appreciate you stopping by. Hopefully your day stays good. Oh yeah, that guy is alive. It's so much easier playing non-ranked. As you can see, like, I'm pretty sure those were bots, and if they weren't bots, then they were just, you know, people that, like, don't play very often. I think this one over here was, like, almost for sure a bot, and then the second guy, his movement seemed like a bit more fluid, so maybe that was a real dude, but clearly, you know, I don't think they played very often. They weren't even, like, really shooting at me too much. Non-ranked is also a good place to try and farm gold. That way when you're playing a ranked, you know, you can get the weapon attachments and that kind of thing. Tune Wednesday sounds good. I'll probably be on Wednesday, so we'll probably meet again then. But I appreciate you. Oh, I just realized this is like a medallion, dude. That was actually close. Like, obviously, I knew this was a real player because, like, he went for the medallion and clearly got. Oh, he's in. Oh, he's back in. Yeah, look at that. That guy got crapped on. There's really no other way to put it, you know, even if you're trying to be, like, nice. That's, like, crazy. It's funny because I thought we, like, got away, like, I maybe just wasn't, like, looking, like, that attentively, but I honestly thought, like, we had gotten away until, like, the dude just pokes out of the window, and I'm like, oh, that's where he went. But yeah, we'll see what happens. I think I almost do want to get rid of the AR. I don't know if that's like a... Actually, I'll get rid of the sniper. I think the only time I actually, like, maybe somewhat consistently hit sniper shots is when there's a 4x scope. So if it's not a 4x, then, yeah, there isn't really a point of picking it up. Also, I should... Ooh. I was just about to say, I should probably clarify about that when I'm, like, talking about the 4x. Because I'm kind of referring to the sniper specifically, because obviously, like, earlier we were missing a ton of shots with this weapon, and it has a 4x. So, you know, it pretty much has to be like a sniper, because if you're, like, spraying with a weapon with a 4x scope, I feel like it is kind of hard to hit shots, at least for me. Before I go, Canadian? Oh, awesome. Canada representing. Oh, there's a dude here. But yeah, I think someone else that, like, recently had found my channel as well was Canadian, like, that found it from the YouTube shorts, because, like, we were talking about, like, internet stuff, and they, like, were saying that, like, the internet company that was down was, like, they, like, mentioned it by name, and then also, like, confirmed that it was down, so, you know, I was like, oh, you know, like, cool, I think they're Canadian too, just because they, like, know the internet company, which I think is only, like, based in Canada. So, yeah, it's pretty cool that, you know, like, a lot of the people now that seem to be showing up are actually, like, from Canada as well. I almost wish I could find that half shield from earlier. Oh, wow, look at that. That is a very nice find. Except for that weapon isn't very good. Other than that, though, that's like, you know, normally a really nice find. Also, I guess I'm gonna get rid of the nades. Just so, we actually can have this, like, regeneration on the mobility. Because these 4 impulse nades, well, I guess those probably would be enough to get me into the zone. But I kind of like using the impulse nades for, like, late game. Don't forget to eat your fries and gravy. Oh yeah, of course. It's a classic. You just can't forget about those. I'm not gonna go for that crate. I don't really like going for those ones, because they just, you know, kind of give away your position. I kind of want to avoid that mansion, but there's like a medallion dude, like, further that way. I guess, ooh, I'm getting shot at. Yeah, it's like weird because like on instinct I keep trying to spray this gun. I just realized we're probably gonna need health. I guess I'll get rid of that grapple. But instinctively I keep trying to spray this weapon. But it's like, you know, not very reliable when you're spraying it. Ooh, that was actually really, like, lucky coming in here. Because we really need those impulse nades. Late game, those are, like, so good. I'm also kind of hoping that there's a car here. Oh yes, there is. I was literally just about to, like, open my mouth and say it doesn't look like it, but then, like, you know, there was indeed a car, thankfully. Because we got rid of the grapple hook, and I don't want to waste our impulse nades, so this is, like, you know, kind of the ideal. The cars are, like, noisy, so they kind of give away your position a lot, but, you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. Plus, this is unranked, so there's a chance that, you know, it might not even matter as much, because there's probably, like, less actual players and probably more, like, bots and stuff. Or just, you know, like, people that are, like, real, but they're just, like, they don't play often, so they're, like, not very good. I think sometimes it's kind of hard to tell, like, who's a bot and who isn't. Because sometimes you'll literally see, like, a guy just, like, pickaxing a wall despite you, like, staring at him. Like, through the window of the wall they're pickaxing or something like that, and then you know they're a bot, but, oh, he got in. Oh, he got in again. I'm gonna use that opportunity to, like, get some distance. I don't know how this guy's guard, like, isn't broken. Oh, nice ping. Like, perfect timing, actually. He honked. I guess, like, he's honking because he, like, killed the dude for me, is what he's, like, probably getting at. That's, like, really unfortunate, though, that, like, ping drop. Like, maybe we could have gotten him if we didn't, like, start lagging there. We didn't drop any. Oh, he popped the tire. Or, like, I'm assuming the guy with the shield popped this tire. That's why he, like, grabbed the other car. But yeah, we're not lagging in OBS, thankfully, at least not yet. But yesterday we had, like, really bad lag, where I was, like, crashing multiple times. That's why I, like, got off early. And because, like, when I was on, I was, like, just more, like, pissed off that we were lagging. So, you know, then it was just me kind of saying, like, what the hell's going on with my internet? So then I ended up just, like, deleting the VODs, because I was like, yeah, that's kind of, like, a bit pointless. Oh, you know, I just realized, look at that, the durability is going down when you're driving without, I sent the car through the porta rift. Lost my train of thought. That, like, really put me off there. Yeah, we were lagging, like, really bad yesterday. Yeah, I was about to say, I think this dude's coming after me. Yeah, I had a feeling. I think there should be a car here, unless someone took it. Wow, look at that. He actually hit me with, like, a shotgun or something. Yeah, it's like, as soon as you see how, like, many medallions this dude has, you just know... Oh, he's still coming. Well, that worked. Dude, how does he know where I am? Like, exactly. Like, what is that? Like, I know I have medallions, and I guess actually now that I think about it, it does, like, close the circle, so it makes it, like, a bit easier to find, but, like, he knew exactly where I was, and I only had 2 medallions. Like, come on. I will say, though, at least the kid that was trying to, like, thirst me was killed there. Like, that was well-deserved death. Alright, but, yeah, I think, like, when I was on before, like, not yesterday, but, like, a week or so ago, like, that was, like, a discussion that we were having, was, like, you know, how thirsty some kids are on that game, because, like, I had 6 impulse nades, and I impulsed, like, 6 times. Actually, maybe I used, I think, 1 or 2 before, so I had at least 4, I think, and we impulsed, like, 4. First of all, you know, as soon as I went past the island, because I had a medallion, the dude that already had a couple medallions, you know, like, he's like, oh, a medallion, like, I'm gonna add to my collection. So then he, like, left the island, the floating island he was on, and then started chasing me. Obviously, you know, like, he deliberately, like, flew right next to me, because, like, you know, he was signaling that he's, like, trying to kill me. And then, yeah, then he lands on me, and then even though I impulsed 4 different times away, he, like, impulsed 4 different times after me. Like, he's just that, like, desperate. Actually, I think he impulsed, like, 3 times, because the last one, it took him a bit longer to, like, reach the building I was at. So I think maybe, like, he was just, like, out of impulses or whatever. Regardless, though, it's like crazy, like how thirsty some kids are. It's like my point still stands. I wanted to land on like a campsite, but I'm like having difficulty like spotting a lot of them. Like I know there's a lot around here, just yeah, for whatever reason, I'm just like having trouble seeing them. I guess a couple people landed on one. I don't think he... Oh, yeah, I see him. I think that might be a real player, maybe. Probably not. I mean, it actually might have been. Because, like, you know, when they were fighting the other player, like, they kind of went out of their way to, like, stop fighting and to, like, start healing up and stuff. Because normally if it's a bot, they'll just keep, like, chasing you.
I remember the place. Always at the same place. The same people every day.
Alright. Eli Enforcer. Maybe that is, like, something good to have. I actually am trying to think, like, in the back of my mind, like, where I mentioned this. I think it might have been... Well, I think it actually might have been yesterday, like, during the stream, now that I think about it. Because, you know, like, because it went so bad, we were, like, crashing, and, like, I was only on for, like, 30 minutes. I kind of, like, already put it out of my mind, but I think that is where I mentioned it. But, as I was mentioning last week, I'm looking for, like, new games to play, because obviously, like, even though we have stuff to do on Fortnite, you know, like, we're trying to get the Peter Griffin skin and all that sort of thing. Yeah, I think we might actually go for those chests up there. But, despite us still having sort of, like, objectives to do on a Fortnite, you know, one of the reasons why I even started playing this season to begin with is just, like, I don't really have much else to play. I guess maybe we'll go to this mountain. Yeah, I don't really have too much else to play at the moment, so, you know, like, I figured might as well, like, try getting the Peter Griffin skin. And, like, you know, just chill on Fortnite until stuff comes out that, like, I'm interested in playing. Obviously, there was that game Stuffed, which was, like, pretty fun. It's just that, like, you know, it pretty much is just a, like, a sort of, like, light version of, like, Call of Duty Zombies, or I think, like, a way I was putting it before when I was playing it was, like, a PG-13 version of COD Zombies. And I think that is still, like, you know, true. It's because, like, you know, there isn't really any violence on that game, but it is basically, like, COD Zombies, essentially. But, like, you know, family-friendly. But, you know, there were a lot of bugs. Actually, now that I think about it, I might have to, like, check, because the studio that made the game, they commented on one of the videos that I had made for the game, and it was like where I placed really high. Like, I made it to like night 5, wave 10, and we got killed because, like, a glitch. and then we were supposed to get like a ton of coins in the game, and then they just never paid out the coins, like even though it said it was. They said like, oh, we're gonna credit your account, so like maybe I should check, because I don't even know if like they can, because I don't even think the Xbox version is like co-op. Because I had seen people on like Twitter, like around when the game came out, saying like the Xbox version needs co-op, and on the Xbox store it doesn't list co-op as like one of the features. But regardless, yeah, like my point being is it was fun, it's just that it only really lasted like a couple streams, because the bugs kind of like threw me off. I mean, obviously maybe we can play it again at some point, but as far as I'm aware, they haven't like patched it yet, like the game, so it's like I don't really want to like I don't really want to start playing again if there's like that bug gonna happen again, because I think the only reason why I mean, like I said, I'd have to load up and check if they even were able to like credit the coins, but what do you call it? You know, part of the only reason why they're crediting them is because like there was sort of proof of like, you know, you placing that high, and like that it was on YouTube, so you know, would have been kind of like I guess a little bit like a bad publicity, I guess you could say, almost. If they like didn't fix that. Or like, you know, not even just fixing it, but like if they didn't like post something saying that they were like gonna fix the issue, because, you know, like if someone finds that that video, because it's like placing pretty high in terms of like waves, you know, just so they can maybe like see the strategy to like how you place on higher waves and stuff. And they come across it, and then they see, like, after all that effort, you know, I didn't even get rewards. It probably looked pretty bad. But I don't know. Maybe if I remember before I get off today, maybe I can just load up quickly and check if they actually somehow were able to credit the coins. But anyway, back to the discussion about, like, games. I've been looking for new games. Like, I'm always on the lookout for, like, interesting games that are coming out. You know, stuff that I can maybe play. Not only just for like a few streams or whatever, but I think I mentioned this like also a week or two ago, but I'm kind of looking for like a main game, like, you know, similar to what Fortnite has been for like the past 2-3 weeks, where it's like I can load up, or like, you know, it's basically the main game, you know, that I'm playing, so it's like I'm loading up like most of the streams, at least for like a lengthy duration of time, are like that game. And also that we can like grow the channel and stuff. Kind of looking for a game like that. There's one coming out that I think has potential to be that game. It comes out, I think, the 19th. The problem is, though, is that I think that's a Friday, and I'm not on like on weekends really. So in other words, like, if I'd played Friday, like, the launch day, it's like I wouldn't be on Saturday, pretty much for sure, and then, like, Sunday is, like, a big, like, maybe. So, you know, it kind of would be a little bit weird with, like, a huge kind of, like, spacing between, like, playing on launch day and, like, playing a second time. But regardless, I think the game has potential to, like, last a while. I mean, I don't know how long the game is, but I think it's supposed to have a bit of replayability. And it looks very, like, interesting. And it's going to be on Game Pass for both Xbox and PC. So, you know, like, I think just Game Pass games in general, they, like, kind of have a larger audience. Because, you know, like, because it's included with the Game Pass subscription, you have, like, a lot more people, like, playing it and, like, checking it out and stuff. So I think that, like, translates to, But yeah, I'm pretty excited for it. But yeah, like I was saying, that I think it comes out the 19th. And then like a week after that, there's like another Game Pass game coming out, which is kind of like more of like this kind of parkour style game. It's kind of hard to explain, but it looks pretty good as well. Might get sniped. No, we're good. But yeah, it looks pretty good as well, so I think it has potential. So if the first game doesn't go well, like in terms of me liking it, and also, you know, like maybe if you know, like viewership isn't like great on it, then maybe we'll switch to the second game. And then there's a third game coming out like a week after that, which it's like a story game kind of thing. So like, you know, I'm not really expecting to get like much out of it in terms of like replayability, but I think it'd be cool to run through the game at least once. It is like a kind of like family friendly kind of game. Ooh, that's bad. So yeah, it is like kind of a family friendly style of game. Dude, what the fuck did I just witness? Like, the recoil of him hitting me is like, was making me miss my shots. Like, the crosshair's on him, but I guess because maybe I'm like flinching in the game, and it's like, I'm just witnessing the stream of bullets like go around him. Like, literally, he's John Wick, like Matrix, like dodging all the bullets. That was just complete bullshit, if I'm being real, but anyway. So yeah, the game is kind of like a sort of more like family friendly, but the sort of series is this one that I used to like watch when I was like really young. It's called Redwall, in case anyone is curious. But yeah, like that game comes out like what was I gonna say? Yeah, it comes out like a week after the second one, so basically it's like 3 weeks of games, essentially. So, like, you know, next week, Friday, we'll play the first one, and then, you know, we'll see how that goes, and if it's, like, not going well, then we'll play I mean, obviously the second one we might play eventually, regardless. But, yeah, if the first game isn't going well, then we'll switch to the second one when that one comes out, and then if the second one isn't going well, then I'll, like, you know, switch to the third one. The third one won't be on Game Pass, but what do you call it? If I'm, you know, like I was saying, if the first and second games aren't going well, then I'll probably, like, see if I can maybe get a key for the third one. If I don't get a key, then obviously I probably won't be playing it. Because I forget I think they might have already announced the price, but I'm obviously, you know, to begin with, I don't really want to, like, spend money. But, I think the price, because it's, like, I think an anthology, so I think it's supposed to include, like, a bunch of content. I think it's probably at least, like, 20 to 30, which is, you know, still a bit pricey for, like, an indie game. So I'd probably, you know, just reach out and see if I can get a key. I'm not gonna check because, you know, because I'm obviously, like, streaming right now, but I think I got a ping on Discord. I'm, like, looking and I see, like, a 1 icon, but I, like, tried taking a glance and it's, like, can't even tell which, like, server pinged me, because it's, like, I think one of my, like, ones closer to the bottom of my list of servers, so, like, yeah, it's, you know, I don't know who's pinging me. Is the dude gonna come with me here? Alright. I don't think I mean, I don't know how the site Keymailer, if anyone's like familiar with it. I don't know exactly how it works, like behind the scenes, but the coverage for that game stuff that we were talking about earlier, the you know, the sort of like PG-13 of like COD Zombies, the coverage for that, I think like the deadline is in like another day or two. Obviously, like I already submitted stuff because like we had gotten a key for that game. That's like part of the reason why I was playing it. Oh, we just barely got him with that. All right. I was gonna say. So yeah, I think the deadline for that is like in a couple days. So I think that should, like, if it hasn't already, I think it should like boost our sort of like profile on the site to like sort of prove that we like are legit. Because I've done stuff on Keymailer before, but there was like a huge gap, I think, of like literally years from like the time I'd last requested a key and like covered something to like when we requested the key for stuff. Because initially, I don't know if I mentioned this. Well, I mean, I probably didn't when we were playing it. Because obviously, you know, that'd probably be like, I guess you could say almost like bad etiquette, somewhat. But I was gonna say, what do you call it? Initially, when I requested a key for that stuffed game, I wasn't even like approved, and then like I just like I had a feeling, like I don't know how to describe it. It was literally like just a gut feeling. That like I shouldn't withdraw the request despite having like been rejected, you know, like on launch day. And then, you know, I don't know like exactly why. Maybe they changed their mind, or maybe because it was around like Christmas. Maybe someone decided to be nice or something. But what do you call it? Yeah, like initially on launch day, I wasn't even approved for a key, and it wasn't until like I think like it was like 3 or 4 days, like after launch day, that I'd actually gotten sent a key. So, you know, it was kind of interesting because in a sense we almost didn't end up playing that game because they like didn't send me a key initially, but then, you know, like I was saying, I was about to withdraw the request, and because, you know, like it was launch day and I still hadn't gotten anything, and I was like, you know what, I'll just keep it up for the hell of it. And then like a few days later we got sent the key. But I actually got sent a key for a game that is on Xbox. I like rejected it though, because like, you know, I looked at it and I was like, yeah, this isn't really my kind of game. But I've already gotten like sent a key recently after like doing the stuff thing. So like I was saying, if it hasn't already, the coverage of that will probably like boost our account on Keymailer. So, you know, in the future, hopefully it's like easier to get keys for stuff, I would hope. Because obviously, you know, channel size and like stuff like that plays a part in it, and like being approved for keys. But I think they also do look at like, you know, coverage. So if I'm like covering the game like legitimately and stuff, then hopefully we have the potential to get keys. Okay. I don't really want to push that because the medallion dude is just like camping that villa. Okay, I think this might be a real player, unless they like change the bot thing, because it's like sometimes they almost do look like they're real players, like the way they're playing, like the way they kind of shoot you and then like move away, like run away to a better vantage point or something like that. It almost does seem a bit more like real. I see that car. But yeah, point being, you know, to make a long story short, because I was making a short story long, it's like, yeah, I'm hoping that with the coverage that we kind of submitted for that stuffed game, I'm hoping it's like way easier to get keys in the future. Especially for indie games, because, you know, like earlier in the year, or like earlier, you know, I requested the key in like December, so, and we did play stuffed, I think, in December, towards the end of the month, so, you know, it's still kind of like valid, like when I'm saying, like, oh, we had, you know, requested a key earlier in the year, but, yeah, we're gonna grab these floppers instead of the medkit. But yeah, earlier in the year we requested a key for Starfield. You know, that game flopped. So obviously we ended up playing it through Game Pass. That was like a terrible game. Oh, he's hitting me, man. Okay, I'm not, like, good with that tactic like that other dude. Wow. Okay, yeah, that's definitely like that hammer pump shotgun or something. Oh, well. Oh my god, man. Normally the rocks, like, benefit me, but, like, that, because, like, I was going on top of the rock, it's like, you know, he had, like, the height advantage on me, so even though I was, like, kind of running around trying to, like, juke him, he was, still hitting me. Is that a Travis Scott skin? This dude's been around a while. I think on YouTube, like that video I was posting, yeah, like but when we're going live, like it still, you know, gets a decent amount of views in like the short amount of time it's up, but I think it like just like maybe YouTube has like flagged it as maybe like spam because, you know, I've removed it and re-uploaded it like so many times. Because I was gonna say, like, the first, like, 2 or 3 times we posted it, like, it did very well, and then ever since then, it, like, doesn't do nearly as well. Because I think the first time I posted it, it got, like, 700 views, and we were on, like, 4 or 5 hours, I think. And then the second time I posted it, even though we weren't streaming as long, it, like, actually did better. Like, I think it got over, like, 1,000. And then the third time, I think it still did pretty well. Like, I think it got at least, like, 300. Maybe it also got up to 700. I forget exactly how much it had the third time, but I think it still did really well. But the past, like, few times I posted that, that short on YouTube, just like, oh, we're live, come watch. It's, like, I think it's been staying around the same amount of views, like, around, like, 100-ish. Like, you know, that's still good, considering, you know, like, to get that amount in like an hour or two, but you know, it definitely isn't doing as well when I first started posting it, so I'm starting to like maybe suspect, you know, with like AI learning and stuff like that, you know, like they also probably have like their own like databases that, you know, maybe YouTube has like flagged the thing like, oh, like, you know, this isn't like a new video, or like, you know, someone's posted this before. Maybe even like me specifically, because obviously, you know, it's like I've been the one just reposting it. But maybe, like, their system is, like, detecting that, then, you know, I'm just re-uploading the same thing. Like, even though I delete the old one, like, when I get offline, I just delete the video entirely. It's like, maybe they're still, like, not a fan of that. You know, maybe they're just like, yeah, we don't like that. So maybe it's, like, detecting it as, like, spam now or something, and it's just not sending it out to as many people. Like, there are still people, like, seeing it. But yeah, it's definitely not doing as well as it used to. I guess we're shielding up here. Gonna try and get the high ground here. Maybe we can like get some snipes off. Also, I guess almost you could say this is somewhat like business discussion, because, you know, I'm talking a lot about, like, you know, views and analytics and stuff. But I posted a tweet about this yesterday night, and I was basically talking about, like, memes, because obviously, you know, like, I haven't been streaming very much recently. So because I haven't been getting gameplay to post, like, you know, I've been posting more, like, memes. Ah, crap. Invisible wall, that's nice. But anyway, because I haven't been on as much, I haven't been able to get, like, gameplay. So I've been posting, like, sort of... I mean, I'd try to keep them focused on, like, gaming-related memes, but, you know, sometimes there is a meme where it's, like, it's not even related to video games. Which, you know, I was saying on Twitter how I'm kind of like... Oh, crap, this guy's coming up here, I think. But anyway, yeah, I was basically mentioning on Twitter how I was saying, like, I'm reluctant to post, like, non-gaming related, like, memes and stuff, because, you know, if you build a community around that, then it's like, you know, when they see the gaming stuff, it's like, you know, they're probably gonna leave pretty quick, because, you know, if they just are there for, like, general memes, if they see, like, just not only, like, actual video game gameplay, but even if it's, like, a meme as, like, gaming related, you know, if they're not someone that plays games themselves, you know, then they can't really relate to it, and then it's like, you know, like I was saying, then they'll probably end up leaving. Oh, this guy's, like, on me. Oh, he's coming. So yeah, you know, sometimes it's like I come up with like with something that I find funny, and I think it like is funny, and then, you know, like, generally the shorts, you know, they do well. I think I mentioned this before, that, yeah, shorts tend to do, like, well, just generally, like, YouTube... Oh, is this dude really coming after me here? Wow, dude. Somehow this dude's alive. I don't even think that damaged him, which just shows how, like, stupid this game can be. And I'm gonna back out. We're only ranked 67, but I just want to, like, see, like, what the challenges and stuff are. Give myself a bit of a breather, too.
There's a new home for the holidays.
But anyway, yeah, like, I find, like, the shorts funny, like, you know, so sometimes even if it's not gaming related, I'll still, like, post it, and they still, like, do well. But, you know, it's like, when I see the sub count go up from, like, non-gaming stuff, it's, like, you know, still, like, a good feeling, because, you know, your, like, sub count is going up, but at the same time, in the back of my mind, that is something that, like, I'm thinking about, is, like, you know, if they're subbing for non-gaming related stuff, it's, like, they're probably not gonna be around, like, very long. Like, you know, it's almost like I would classify it in my mind as almost like a temporary sub, because, you know, like I said, as soon as they start seeing, like, more gaming stuff, it's like they're probably not gonna hang around. Which, you know, is kind of to be expected, because, you know, if they didn't sub for video game stuff, then they won't be interested in it. So, you know, it makes sense. It's just that, you know, that is, like, kind of bad for me, in a sense. Alright. Also, again, you know, because we're still talking about, like, analytics, and I guess you could say that, you know, that kind of stuff. Yesterday, the short that I posted, it did, like, really, really well on TikTok. I mean, I guess you can't really say very well, because I don't think I got any followers from it. But, it's now, like, my most viewed and I think most liked TikTok. I'm not 100% about the most liked, but it definitely is, like, the most viewed that I've posted. I mean, you know, I think part of that is because the duration of it was so short. It was, I think the video is, like, only, like, I mean, man, do I still have it in my camera roll? Yeah, it's literally only, like, 5 seconds, so that might be why more people clicked on it, but, like, it has basically, like, double the amount of views the second most viewed one has, so... You know, I was kind of mentioning that as, like, a little celebration for myself. Also, yeah, my, like, controller, I think, is messing up. Or, like, you know, the game is not handling my inputs. Because it's, like, getting almost, like, choppy in the game. Like, not even in terms, like, frame rate, but just, like, you know, I'm telling it to, like, do certain things, and it seems like it's not being very responsive. I think I'm gonna land here and then, like, push whoever lands at that, like, larger compound, if anyone even ends up going there. Oh, there is someone there. I don't know if this is smart going down here. Alright, I think we got lucky. I think that was probably like a bot or something. Oof. Okay, yeah, we're gonna have to use this one. It sucks leaving the Enforcer one, because it's, like, obviously still a good weapon. But our challenge has to do with using the Nemesis AR. Alright, let's get out of here. So yeah, basically just to recap our kind of discussion that we've just been having. Yeah, so in other words, you know, stuff's been kind of doing good on YouTube and TikTok, but, you know, in terms of streams, I probably won't be on for like a week-ish. Probably next time I'll be on after today will be Monday at the earliest, but most likely probably Wednesday. And yeah. Like I was saying, in terms of YouTube stuff and, like, TikTok, you know, I guess you can keep an eye out for shorts, but because I probably won't be playing much, they probably won't be video game related, or, like, you know, maybe, like, memes, but yeah, they probably won't be, like, actual game footage, because I don't really play too much offline. I know if anyone else is like that. I feel like if other people, you know, stream, they'll probably somewhat similar. Because I find that, like, if you don't play as much... Oh, I see a llama. That's... Oh, there's a dude. That has to be a bot, right? Because there's no way, like, a player just, like, left that llama. Yeah, that's definitely a bot. The way he, like, snapped at me. Okay, maybe I'm just bad. There we go. Yeah, I'm really bad. Kind of lost my train of thought with that, like contemplating how like bad I am at this game. Oh. Yeah, I actually don't think I want to grab this stuff. I guess I'll grab the half shields, but other than that, I think we're good. Yeah, I had like a complete brain fart, like, I was just watching me miss all my shots. What was I talking about? I think it was, oh yeah, I think it was just me, about like not playing games if, you're a streamer. Because I find like if I do want to play stuff and I'm kind of like deliberately not playing stuff, when it is time for me to like hop on and like stream and stuff, I have more of like an urge to play. Like, even if it's a game that, like, I don't specifically want to play, just, like, if I haven't played in a long time, like, any games, you know, it still feels a lot more fun playing that game, even if, you know, I wasn't, like, specifically wanting to play that game. Because, you know, like, with Fortnite, that can happen. You know, if you feel, like, burned on Fortnite, or, like, some other game, but you just haven't played games in a while, it can still, like, feel somewhat fun. Even if you don't want to play that game, like, at that time. I think also, though, you know, part of it is, like, there just isn't really much else to play at the moment. But that is also another thing that I was talking about earlier, is that there are games coming out that I am interested in playing. So, starting next week, we'll have some new stuff to play besides Fortnite. To throw into the mix to make it interesting. I'm probably gonna end up getting like shot just like driving around in the open like this, but it's like a combination of wanting to like win and place high, but at the same time, it's like I kind of want to push people, even though I'm not like good at this game. It's like I'm looking around, you know, seeing if we can find people. I'm grabbing this just because there's like cover, if that makes sense. You know, like obviously on the bike, it's like really easy to like hit the person that's driving it, because like there's no cover. But this, you know, like it has cover to it. So not only if we're driving by, if someone starts shooting, we probably won't take damage, but you know, if I have to like pull up in the middle of nowhere, it's like I can use the car as cover. That's my line of thinking with this. 10,000 IQ points, I swear. There's like people right over here. Oh, I did hit him, we're good. Oh my goodness. Alright, we're gonna be playing very aggressive. I really like this SMG. I'm not good with it, but there's been like some times where I have like killed a decent amount of people with it. So, in other words, yeah, we're gonna try like playing super aggressive. Where's this medallion, dude? Train tracks? Yeah. Oh, I hit him. Oh my god, that was close. Okay, we almost lost that, like, choking incredibly hard, but... I'm gonna get rid of the sniper, because they always get me killed. And let me pop this real quick. Hopefully no one's, like, chilling around here. Okay, so, you know, the guns don't really... I mean, they kind of increase your chance of winning, I guess you could say, like, somewhat. But, I would say not really, because obviously if someone's a better player, and like you just saw there, like, you know, we did somehow win that fight. But if you're, like, missing all your shots and stuff, you know, you're basically screwed. So even though we have two really good guns that, like, in my mind, I want to say will increase our chances of winning, you know, there's always that chance that we just get, like, one shot, headshot with a sniper. Like, you know, just, like, walking, and then all of a sudden our head just gets blown off. Not really much you can do in those situations. Nice healing. Yeah, I don't think... Oh, I think he did go pretty far. I was just about to say, like, I didn't see where he landed. Oh, he stopped the car. He's coming for us. I kind of want to go out and, like, grab those medkits, but it's probably not really worth it. Alright. This might not be smart either, but I'm gonna actually use, like, a medkit here. Just, oh, he's coming.
This product is brought to you by Unknown Brain. Thank you for listening. Love you all.
Oh, he's after me, man. I kind of had a feeling that was gonna happen, that he was, like, looking for me, because we do have, like, multiple medallions, but I was kind of expecting him to, like, be a bit more, like, aggressive with the push, somewhat. I like this car a lot. I mean, I guess you could argue the other one is better, the Lambo, when it turns into, like, your custom car. Because, like, I mean, it doesn't have so much cover, but I think it's, like, faster. And also, it's only a one-seater, I'm pretty sure, so, like, you know, people can't, like, hijack your car. Someone tried sniping at me, maybe. Oh, they like that. We're getting shot at from 2 different places. Oh, 3 different. Three different people, like, surrounding me. Yeah, see, that's the one thing with the medallions. Oh, crap. That's not good. Oh, there's another dude here. But yeah, that's another thing with the medallions, is like it shows your location, and like some people are like very thirsty, man. Like, the thirstiness cannot be underestimated. Like, the lengths that, like, many people on this game will go to just get, like, one more kill. Like, it's almost kind of disgusting how, like, dedicated they are. I know that we're not playing ranked, so, like, a lot of these are probably bots, but this is seemingly shaping up to be like a kind of higher kill game. Especially for someone like me that, you know, normally doesn't really get like too many kills. Bro. Might get sniped from behind, that would not surprise me. I don't think I want to push this dude, though, because he already has, like, a height advantage as it is. Okay, apparently he somehow hit me. He's probably pushing me now, though. Oh, maybe someone's pushing him, unless he's, like, going back. Oh, yeah, someone's pushing him. Oh, that's bad. As soon as you see the sniper scope, you know, like, it's first of all a real player, and second of all, they're probably, like, sweaty as hell. Because I would say it's not even like a normal thing. I'm worried about someone coming up behind me here, but I almost want to like sort of play with this dude. I think he's trying to like bait me. Yeah, see, like then he pulls out the sniper. He's like, that's the one thing I hate about the sniper, is that you can like one-shot people. It's just like so stupid. Because even if you're at full health, full shield, even if you're at full health, full shield, you just die instantly. Like, that's just kind of stupid to me, to be honest. Because I know, like, obviously if you're good at sniping, some people, like, love that stuff. Where it's like, you know, obviously you can, like, insta-kill people. But I think, in a sense, you can still insta-kill. You can still insta-kill if they're just not full health. Because, yeah, if you're full health and full shield, I find that, like, so stupid. To just get, like, insta-killed. This dude is, like, still waiting for me. Still might get sniped here by this dude. It's risky, but I almost want to, like, wait for him. Unless he, like, wraps long, but... I think that's a fatal mistake on our part here, because you can see we still have to wrap in. And now he's, like, behind us, so he'll have a height advantage. Yeah, I think he had a sniper out. Oh, I think they got him. I think this is GG. Oh wait, no, it's someone spectating. I thought someone died. Wow, he's shooting me through the windows. Like, I don't know what it is late game, but it's, or what, but I think funny enough, the last time that happened to me, it was with that AR too. Like, literally, that AR seems to go, like, through the car windows like nothing. Like, if you're driving in a car and you're, like, getting shot at, you take almost no damage to yourself. And then, like, every time I've fought someone who's using that AR, especially late game, it seems like they just, like, every bullet coming out of the gun is killing me. That really pisses me off that that degenerate piece of shit won. Like, absolute garbage player. Like, bro. Ridiculous. Oh, man, such bullshit, but, you know, we are playing Fortnite, so can't be too surprised. We're in a victory royale with 5 eliminations. I don't know if this has to be ranked or not. Cool, man. I see you with 13 months. I appreciate you. Too kind. Alright, let me ready up again. Man, that's like so brutal. We had like great guns. I think we could have won if I was like trying to have fought, like, you know, fought him, but it's like I was trying to get to the car, you know, before he was able to, because, you know, we were still trying to rotate in because the circle was closing and I was out of mobility items. So I was trying to like jack his car, and then I wasn't expecting to get like beamed instantly. Like, bro, whatever gun he used, he took out like 150 health, and then when I got in the car, I only had like 100 regular health, and then he just like beamed me with the AR. It's crazy. I think overall though, that was a decent game. Like, I think we had, I wasn't looking at the end, but I think we had at least like 6 or 7 kills. So that was a pretty high kill game. But again, you know, it is like kind of up against bots, so, you know. Not everyone's a bot, but most people, you know, especially up until like the top like 20, top 10, it's like pretty much just like you can find bots. Kinda sucks. How long have I been on? An hour and 20 minutes? I guess that means that we'll probably play for at least another 40 minutes. Or try to, assuming I don't like lose my sanity in like one of the next few games. And then we'll kind of reassess where we're at. Yeah, let's bail. Decent game of Fortnite. Yeah, it's like honestly at this point, that's like unheard of. I think the only reason why I was like satisfied with that last game is because we had like overpowered weapons. So it was kind of fun, and because we had such good weapons, we were like able to kill people like pretty easily. So it was kind of like enjoyable, at least a little bit. Oh, I'm dead. Run, dude, like what the Like, this is what I was saying earlier, like, the inputs just are not registering. Of course, he goes behind cover at, like, the last possible second. This is so brutal. That guy's name, like, displays so weird. Like, the text is so much larger than normal. That was kind of funny to see. Oh my goodness. Oh, I'm guessing this is where that guy came from. Considering that, like, you know, it's been looted. I like how, because we were mid-air, the jump didn't even, like, activate properly. Another challenge. Ooh, that guy got poached. I'm gonna actually try pushing this. Oh, crap. Yeah, we kind of messed up. Oh, there's a dude here. Oh, never mind. Oh my god, I'm surprised we got him there. I was kind of expecting to get wiped out. Where's the Peter Griffin skin? Yeah, dude, the grind is taken forever. Like, it's actually kind of crazy. I'm gonna get rid of the shield. Because, I don't even think I can... Okay, I'm level 68, so, like, I'm 2 levels away from getting it. But, you know, like, the amount of hours I put into this game, like, I don't know the exact amount, but just, you know, like, the fact we've done so many, streams on Fortnite, and normally it's, like, you know, I'm on for at least, like, 2 to 3 hours. It's, like, crazy to me that we're still, like, you know, we don't have the skin, and there's still, like, so much, stuff that we don't have. Because even, like, outside of the Peter Griffin stuff, there's, like, a lot more, like, Battle Pass tiers. Because even once you max out the Battle Pass, they're gonna have stuff that you can unlock. Okay, that guy's full health. I don't even know if I want to fight that. I want the SMG he has, but I don't know if it's worth the effort. But yeah, it's like, I put in so many hours as you rank up, it's like it gets more and more difficult to level up. So it's like it just keeps getting more and more difficult to rank up, and it's like I have to rank up so many more times if I want to get everything. It's just kind of like, at this point, it's more like of a headache, sort of. Oh, you gotta be kidding. Oh, look at that. They did a lot of damage. Oh, look at that. Just what I was looking for, actually. Dude, look at this. What am I witnessing? This is crazy. Yeah, I'm getting, like, lit up. And the glitch was the better thing? Yeah, that definitely was. Like, part of me regrets not doing it. I mean, it kind of goes both ways. Like, you know, in some way I regret not doing the glitch, and in some ways I'm, like, glad I didn't, because I don't really have much to play at the moment, like, or stuff that I want to play. So one benefit about the fact I didn't do the glitch is, you know, like, I actually have to play to grind this out, because if I didn't have this to play, honestly, I probably wouldn't even really be, like, streaming very much. Like, it would probably, you know, just be once in a while hopping on. What even is this game? What, Fortnite? Yeah, honestly, I don't even know anymore. It's like each season is so different. I'd kind of understand it if it was like every, like, so often they kind of change stuff. But it seems like literally, like, every, like, chapter is, like, totally different than the last one, which I know some people obviously like, and they're probably, like, thinking that's a good thing. But sometimes it is a bit weird, like, you know, each season is just so different. Because then you sometimes do wonder, like, what the hell you're playing at some points. Alright, I don't know if it was smart killing that boss guy. Normally I don't bother with the medallions and stuff like that, but I like this SMG. Actually, I don't think this is the one I actually like. I think it was like a burst SMG, so... Oh, there's a dude, like, right here. He has kind of, like, better mobility there. But yeah, I don't know. It's just like there's not much to play. I was saying earlier that, like, there is stuff coming out, like, towards the end of the month that I'm looking forward to. There's like a few games. But yeah, in the meantime, it's like I'm just playing this, but sometimes I do, like, question my sanity, like, playing this. It's like, is it worth playing this? But yeah, I don't know. I think it is, like, in a sense, somewhat worth it. You know, even though I'm, like, kind of joking about it. I think it is probably worth, you know, like, streaming and stuff. Because, you know, as I was saying, if I wasn't playing this, I probably wouldn't really be playing anything else at the moment. Because there's just nothing that, like, stands out to me that makes me want to, like, jump on and play. Part of the reason why I have, like, a motivation to play this is just because with the battle pass and the skin, like the Peter Griffin skin, it's, like, time sensitive, so it's, like, not really something you can leave to the last minute. Ooh, I wish I had more impulses. This ain't looking good. Oh, he's on me. Yeah, look at this shit. Yeah, nothing I can do there. I don't have a shotgun, and there's no fucking mobility. I'm just, like, playing a ring around the rosy with this degenerate. Oh my god. So many games in the right mind with touch Fortnite. Yeah, but I mean, there's nothing that, like, I really want to play. Like, you know, I was looking at some of the key sites where you can get, like, games, like, you know, super cheap, and, like, there were some games that, like, I'm assuming are good, but it's like, you know, I don't really want to, like, play them at the moment, and, like, I think some of them probably aren't very good, like, streaming kind of games. That's one good thing with, like, multiplayer games like this, is, like, you know, there is, like, a lot of sort of, like, a replayability with it, you know what I mean? Like, I would say it's kind of, like, watchable, because, you know, with the Battle Royale thing, it's kind of, like, interesting, because, you know, like, you're competing to, like, be the best in the lobby, and it's, like, normally there's, like, a decent amount of action, so, you know, it's, like, interesting to watch, but, like, a lot of the stuff that, like, I've seen that, you know, might be a good game on its own, but might not be good to stream, or I'm not really interested in playing, is, like, there's a lot of, like, single-player, like, kind of scary games, like Alan Wake 1 and 2. I've heard that those are good games, like the remaster, and, like, the keys for them are, like, really cheap. It's just that, you know, it's, like, I don't know if I want to play, like, a kind of scary style game in, like, what is it, like, start of January. I feel like in terms of, like, the season, it just feels kind of weird playing that, and also because they're single player, it's like, I feel like that's not very, like, good for, like, watching. You know, it'd be, like, probably still fine for me playing it, but, you know, I feel like if it's a single player game, you know, it's not, like, as good to watch, because then, you know, like, then it spoils it if someone hasn't, like, seen it. Like, obviously they'd be choosing to watch, but you know what I mean, it's like, then they won't ever play the game themselves, probably. Or, you know, if someone has seen it, they might, like, accidentally, like, spoil stuff. A lot of problems with, like, single-player games, especially if, like, they've been out a while. Only play scary games in October? I mean, honestly, I would say sort of, yeah. Like, it depends the game, but that's one reason why I didn't play the Dead Space remake, is, like, I had installed it and I was planning on playing it, but then I just, like, didn't hop on for, like, a few weeks. And I think, like, because I think it was, like, I was playing Starfield, and I think I beat Starfield, and it was, like, around the end of October, and then I just didn't come on until, like, early December, and then I was like, you know, it's now December, it's, like, Christmas kind of season themed, and I was like, it'd be kind of stupid, or I'd feel kind of stupid playing, like, a scary game in Christmas time, you know what I mean? So then I, like, was like, yeah, I'm not playing the Dead Space remake anymore. And then, you know, January, it's like, you know, people still have, like, their Christmas lights up and stuff like that. So it's still, for me, it still kind of feels like it's kind of Christmassy. So it would be just, like, a weird for me, at least in my mind, to, like, load up and start playing, like, these scary style games. Because, like, I would say I'm kind of more still in, like, a holiday mood. So, you know, it's, like, it's kind of hard to get, like, immersed into a scary game when you're still, like, thinking about all this, like, Christmas stuff. You know what I mean? Some player games are better to watch, kind of. Yeah, I mean, it's probably, like, preference, because, I mean, it is, like, cool, like, watching a game unfold, but I think that is, like, another... Ooh, that was smart. Yeah, that guy was, like, really weak. Because, like, the only thing is, though, is, like, especially if the stream kind of goes on for multiple days, you know, it takes multiple days to beat, like, the game that you're playing, it can be kind of bad, because then you're, like, missing out on the story. Because, you know, when you say that it's, like, good kind of to watch story games, I kind of agree, because, you know, like, sometimes some of the streamers I watch, they'll play, like, a story kind of thing, and then, like, you know, it is pretty fun to watch. It's just that, you know, for me, that is one problem, is that if you happen to miss, like, when they get started, you know, you start missing out on, start missing out on the story. I think I'm, like, hearing footsteps, but I'm not 100% sure. Oh, no, I think I'm definitely hearing footsteps. Ever played Red Dead Redemption? I have, yeah. That's a, like, really good game. I don't think I'd ever touch the original one again, to be honest, just because it's, like, so old. I mean, obviously, at the time, it was good. Like, back when I had played it on 360, it was, like, probably one of the best games, like, out. But, you know, I don't think I'd ever go back to that one. But I played the second one, and, like, it was really good. But, you know, I don't think I'd play that one. I mean, actually, it's funny that you mentioned that, because at one point I tried streaming it. It's just that, like, my internet was, like, so bad when I tried, like, starting the playthrough of it that I sort of, like, gave up on on trying to like stream it again. Like I think there were like a few sort of sessions where like I was only, because I started the playthrough on stream, so I was like trying to reserve playing it only on stream, but my internet was so bad and I wanted to like keep playing the game, so then I just like gave up on that and then I just started playing it off stream. But it was like really fun beating that. But you know, that game, I think it took me like 90 hours or something like that to beat. Like I wasn't even doing too much of the side stuff. I was like mainly focusing on like the story. Like I was doing like the side story missions, but even like, you know, with the side story missions and the main story missions, it like took so long to beat that. I think it just goes back to what I was saying about like, I feel like that wouldn't be a very good like streaming game, because you know most people have played it and they know like the story, but then on top of that, like it takes so long to beat the game. It's like, oh my god, why is this guy like beaming me? It's like everything leaving his gun is like tracking to me. But yeah, it's like, you know, that'd be like a huge commitment to trying to like beat that on stream. Are those, I can't even tell her. There's like, is that a player or are these bots? I think. Okay, yeah, that's definitely a player. It's weird how, oh wait, never mind. I think that's his personal bot. Never mind. I thought that was like something else. Oh man. Yeah, this is brutal. Yeah, like the graphics are still like amazing. I think they were supposed to release like a 4K update for like Series X. I don't know what happened to that. Same with like Fallout 4. There was supposed to be like a next gen update, and then it was supposed to come out last year, and then like I think either early this year, or like at the very end of last year, they're like, yeah, we're still working on it, but it's not coming out. But yeah, it's like, I think they were supposed to update Red Dead 2 as well for like Series X. I don't know like if they're still doing that or if that was just like a rumor. But even if they didn't, like the graphics are still like amazing. I'm just trying to like look at some of these challenges and stuff, because yeah, like obviously, you know, in the back of my mind I'm still thinking like, yeah, we gotta rank up. Also, I think this challenge resets, so I think you have to do this in like one match. Consume food. Interesting. And they have a Silent Hill 2 finally coming out. Yeah, wait, wasn't that supposed to come out last year? Or it's like did they never just release a release date for it? Because yeah, like, I don't know, there's so much stuff that I feel like should have been coming out, and it just never did. Another thing that annoys me is, you know, like with GTA 6, is that they announced like the game like years before it's coming out. You know, I hate when companies do that. Because, you know, what's the point of saying, like, oh, yeah, we're, like, doing this or working on, like, such and such if it's not even going to be, like, playable for multiple years. Just, like, kind of annoying. Oh, they're saying it's only coming soon? Hopefully it's not, like, canceled or anything. I feel like it wouldn't be, it's just that, you know, that always is, like, a bit sketchy when they don't, like, really commit to any, like, time frames. They're just like, yeah, it's coming soon, because, you know, coming soon could mean like a year, or it could mean like, you know, like a few years, sometimes even more. So hopefully that's still like being worked on. And before, if a game was taking long, you know, like you would think it'd be better by the time it would come out, because, you know, like, oh, you're like, oh, they're taking more time with it. But I think like over the years, is like, even like AAA games have come out and they claim that they've spent so many years working on it. Like, you know, Starfield is like a perfect example. I forget the year count that they gave for how many years they've been working on the game, but that game is like not kind of adding up to what they claim in terms of like the amount of time spent working on it versus like what the finished product was. So nowadays, even if something's taking long, I don't really like, you know, give it credit that it's gonna be like really good. Yeah, GTA 6, I'm pretty sure it's going to be really good. I mean, after Red Dead 2, it's like, and GTA 5, I'd find it hard to believe that it doesn't like do good, because even if the game is kind of crappy, I think it's still gonna like sell well for things like GTA Online and stuff. Like people will get it just to like play with their friends and, you know, like drive around and do stuff. By the nanosecond it comes out, take a week off just to play it. Dang, that's commitment. If I had to take a guess, I think they might have done this with Red Dead 2 as well. But I remember when GTA 5 came out, they didn't even release the online for like, I think it was at least like a few weeks, maybe even like a month or longer. They didn't even release the online because they wanted people to like play the story mode. I think honestly that's probably going to end up happening again, because I think that would just kind of like make sense. That they'll try and get people to play the story. Better not release online at all. Yeah, it's actually funny that you mentioned that, because I don't know if we talked about it, but I'm sure you probably saw that they apparently canceled a bunch of story DLC for GTA 5 in favor of, like, you know, just focusing on the online stuff. That's like kind of crazy. Because, you know, if you probably would have compared the quality of, like, story DLCs versus, like, the online stuff we got, like, it is, you know, again, like, the quality just kind of doesn't add up. You know, the quality of a story DLC would have been, like, way better than the online stuff they were making. It's just, like, kind of crazy to think about. Money, greedy, who cares about these online DLCs? Is there even a story? All the missions are the same somehow? Yeah, they're pretty much like the same. It's just like, you know, usually it's like the same style of mission, or it's just more missions for like an existing like mission style, like, you know, like more heists or like something like that. It's honestly like not even interesting at all. Let's track this quest. I have a plan to get this challenge done, it's just that I need to find a gas station. There we go. I said, like, track the quest, and for some reason it's not, like, marking it on the map, so I was like, I'll do it myself, I guess. It's like, I might as well. Didn't you make any profit? So glad you found all the money. Yeah, you know, I don't know if they'll do this. I would probably guess probably not, because, you know, they'll make more money if they don't. But for a while now, Call of Duty has made it where, like, if you have COD points, they carry over. I think they started doing it since, like, Black Ops 3. If you have, like, COD points, they carry over to, like, the newer Call of Duties. So if you buy their, like, currency, you can still use it on, like, future games and stuff. But they also started doing it recently with, like, skins as well. Dude, where's this gas station? Oh, here we go. Sorry, I'm, like, kind of distracted trying to do this. We're probably gonna get sniped. I just realized I think this might have to be done when there's, like, less than 25. Okay, no. Oh, before reaching the final 25. Okay, this is good. Hopefully I don't get sniped. But I think it'd be cool if they made it where, like, your GTA 5 money would carry over to GTA 6 in terms of, like, the online. But yeah, like I was saying, I don't think they'll do that for obvious reasons, so they can sell the shark cards. But it was like how you were saying about, like, the sort of profit thing is, like, a lot of the missions you don't even, like, make oh, what the hell? Oh, this is bad. I thought we got the challenge. Apparently we didn't. There we go. Now we got it. Uh-oh. Sorry, I'm, like, really distracted right now. How did that not damage him? Okay, for some reason this guy had literally nothing on him, despite being almost top 25. But yeah, the missions don't even give you much loot, or like money, so it's like kind of stupid, because even if you're like doing their missions, like grinding them non-stop, like even if you're doing like heists and stuff, it's like you're not really like getting anything like meaningful from doing them. So it's like kind of stupid, because, you know, it's almost like they're forcing you to buy the shark cards, like even if you are playing the game. Just like very odd. But yeah, the new Black Ops, I'm kind of interested to see what they do, because I actually played a little bit of Black Ops 3 recently for like the zombies, and I think they said the new one will have round-based zombies, and if it is the case, I think that will be like really good. Might consider getting it eventually. Ooh, that guy got, like, baited. I didn't even, like, slow down the car. Normally I do that out of, like, force of habit. Like, slowing the car, but that's, like, I just kept the car driving, and he just thought I was still in there. Black Ops 3 or 2 remake? Oh, is it a remake? I didn't even realize it was a remake. I just heard that, that people were saying they were making a new Black Ops, and apparently the zombies is like round-based, because that was one of the sort of complaints a lot of people had with the new zombies, is that like the current zombies on like MW3 is apparently just it's just a war zone, but with like zombies like walking around and stuff, so it's like apparently kind of crappy. Yeah, I think my controller's like acting up. I think I mentioned that like earlier when I was playing, but it's like even when I'm hitting like RT, like to swing the pickaxe, sometimes it's just like not registering. Which makes me like worried for actual like gunfights. This guy's trying to snipe me. I don't know why, but zombies is your main selling point. Yeah, it's funny because I've seen a lot of people say that, and honestly, after like playing a bit of Black Ops 3 again, like the zombies, I will say, like, I can understand why. Oh, there's a dude coming. Yeah, like the zombies is like fun, like, because, you know, even if you're not playing with people, you know, like even if you're just matchmaking with randoms, like it is still pretty fun, like just playing the zombies. I mean, obviously, even if you're playing solo, it's probably fun, but I think like it's a lot more like lively, like running around and like actually seeing other players. Plus, if you get down, you know, they can potentially save you. I know there's like self-revives on the solo zombies, but, you know, if you get downed and you like revive yourself with the self-res, then you have to get back to the self-res machine, and sometimes you don't make it. So I feel like it's a lot better chances like having a sort of already like geared player like revive you, and they can kind of like cover you a bit too. Hey, what's up, Jungle Joe? How you doing? Oh man, I'm kind of surprised we somehow killed this dude. And I'm also kind of expecting to get my head blown off. But yeah, how you doing, Joe? Good to see you. Hopefully you're doing good. Oh, and of course there's a sniper waiting for me. Mob of the Dead, best map. Honestly, I would kind of agree. I think like out of all the zombies maps, except for like maybe Black Ops 1, I think Black Ops 1, the starter map was like called Kino, I think. I think it had like a movie theater. Like besides that map, I think the one that I played the most was Mob of the Dead. Like that's sort of the map that I have the most memories on, like playing with people. So it was like, you know, Black Ops 1 was Kino, and then I think Black Ops 2 was Mob of the Dead, right? This guy is like so thirsty to snipe me. But yeah, those are like really good maps. I don't know how he's like hitting me there. He's gonna be rushing me too, which is gonna be even more annoying. I don't know why this guy's scope is also like glaring blue. Like normally it's like a white color, and then this guy's sniper scope is literally like light blue. Alright, hopefully he doesn't pop the tires on this one. Trying to like bait this dude a little bit. Oh my god, I can't believe we killed that dude there. I don't know where I'm getting sniped from, but someone sees me. Oh, I see him. And he's trying to get like an angle on me. Unless that was like a particle thing, but I thought I saw him. Oh, there's two of them. What the hell? Okay, I'm assuming one's a bot, but that is, This guy's ratting around. Okay, that was kind of stupid of me. Dude, I think this guy might have killed me earlier. Like, I don't remember the name, but I got killed earlier by a guy using a John Wick skin, and, like, that playstyle there, like, around the rock is, like, exactly how he played it last time, too. We had a clan of, like, 10 people, and we all played and did all the Easter eggs on every map. Dang. That's impressive. I remember, like, we would try to do the Easter eggs, like, you know, someone would have their phone pulled out, and they'd be, like, you know, telling us the steps of, like, what to do and stuff, but, like, it would take so long to do the Easter egg by the time we would get, like, kind of far into it, you know, like, a lot of people would, like, be having to get off, or, you know, we're just kind of, like, bored. But yeah, once in a while we would do, like, Easter eggs on certain maps, but it was, like, just fun playing zombies back then, like, kind of nostalgic. When I was playing Black Ops 3, they have, like, some of the older maps, like, remade with, like, some of the newer Black Ops 3 stuff. And even though it's, like, nostalgic seeing the map, I feel like it's, like, not as good as playing the original. Like, once they add all the Call of Duties to Game Pass, I'm probably gonna, like, load them up and, like, you know, play the zombies, like, directly through that game instead of, like, you know, let's say, like, Black Ops 3, and it's, like, a remastered version of the map, because it's just, like, not the same as, like, the classic maps. His name-bot pistol, it locks onto you for 4 shots. Oh. That's kind of crazy. I didn't realize that was, like, a thing you could get. Tip a guy to aim down the sights with the shotgun. Yeah, it's like, it kind of sucks that that thing had an iron sight on it, but, you know, in some ways that actually is better, because if it wasn't, like, fully zoomed in, I probably would be, like, missing the shots. Like, the spread of the, like, shotgun blast would probably be, like, a lot more spread out and, like, do less damage. Melted the, FNG Easter eggs, and, final was on Buried. Well, it was buried like one of the Black Ops 2 maps, if I'm not mistaken. Reason why I'm like asking that is because I think on Black Ops 2 there was like, I don't know if I own all the DLC on that game, but I think like I'm missing at least one, and it's like I'm pretty sure that's, yeah, the buried map. Yeah, I think the reason why I know that is because once in a while we would like, me and some friends would boot up like Black Ops 2 because it's like backwards compatible on Xbox, so you can still like install it or like put the disc in your Xbox and then like, you know, play the original game. So like we'd load up occasionally, you know, for like nostalgia. And one of my friends would get like the Mark II ray gun from the box, and like you'd only be able to get that from the box if you had the DLC for that like buried zombies map. Like even if you weren't playing on buried, you'd still be able to get the Mark II ray gun from the box, but you like need that DLC. And like the Mark II ray gun looks like so cool, and it looks like so much more fun to use than like the standard ray gun. Maybe that's just because, you know, like I had never used the Mark II ray gun myself. But yeah, I don't know. That's like, you know, something I was thinking about. Like I almost actually ended up getting the Chronicles DLC for Black Ops 3, because as I was mentioning, like I started playing it a little bit recently after I played that game Stuffed, which is like almost like a PG-13 version of like COD Zombies. It kind of put me in like the mood to play zombies, so that's like what kind of sent me on the path to replay Black Ops 3. And like they have the Chronicles DLC has like so many of those old maps remastered, but like I said, it's just not really the same. But regardless, I almost ended up like getting it just for like, you know, to replay those maps because they're just like that good. I find a lot of the newer maps on like the newer CODs like aren't as like good. Even like the maps that came with Black Ops 3, because I have like the Seasons Pass, it's just like not as good as not as good as the older map. Okay, yeah. When they have a shotgun, you're just not killing them, is like what I'm kind of witnessing there. That's why I prefer ranged battles. Like not with a sniper, but like with assault rifles. I prefer that kind of ranged battle for that exact reason. You know, they just whip out a shotgun and like gun you down instantly. Regan Mark II, but it's kind of bad. Had all the Black Ops 3 DLCs too, since all the zombies were garbage. I think the first map of Black Ops 3 is horrible. Yeah, I think that's the one, isn't it, where like the characters are like actors? But yeah, I don't really remember much about that. Like that map. I think like I played it when I had gotten Black Ops 3 like initially. But yeah, I don't think I really played it like after that. Trying to figure out the name. It was bad, yeah. I think I remember that too. Because I think I tried it like a couple times when I had first gotten it, and then after that, I don't think I ever like played it again. I think I did play a decent bit. Actually, wait, was that Black Ops 4 or 3 that had that map that I was talking about with the actors? I don't really remember, but I remember when I got Black Ops 4, I like barely played it like at all. I don't even remember if I played it for the story, but the multiplayer was like not good, so I don't think I played it much. And then I think Black Ops 4 didn't have zombies. I think it might have had like the first battle royale, because I remember playing the battle royale on Black Ops 4, and it was just so bad. Shadows of Evil, yeah, dude. The newer maps are just like so bad. I think that's why on like Black Ops 3 with Chronicles, they remade so much of the older ones, because like that sort of expression, they don't make them like they used to. It's like the old maps are just on another level. Like, even if they try to compete by making like new maps, it just won't compare to like the quality of the older ones. I think part of the reason too is like it was also like just more simple. Like I think the map was called like Derice or whatever. Wow, that guy's gonna survive. That's such bullshit. I think the map was called like Derice or something like that, and it was like they remade it on Black Ops 3, and I was playing the sort of remastered version of it. But like they have new stuff, like Easter eggs that weren't on the original one, and then they also, you know, have the bubblegum machines and stuff, so it's like, you know, it's not as simple as it used to be. Like, so even though they like re-released it, it's like still not technically like, you know, what you're used to or what you want. Derives from BO2. The building you can fall down? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's it. I think the first time they had it was actually in World at War, if I'm not mistaken. I'm pretty sure that's like the first time they had that map. That's brutal. I need some of those like food containers, because we have a challenge. I need to see if I can find the food containers, get the food we need, and then maybe there's an ammo box on the counter, but not a food one. Interesting. Oh, I see it. Oh, yeah, look at that. The dude from earlier, he's, like, healing up. And now our sound is glitched. Bubblegum, keep that out of the game? Yeah. I mean, if you have good ones, it's, like, really useful, because some of them were, like, really overpowered. Like, I think I had one that you could use to, like, revive yourself or something. I had one where it's like all players wouldn't be visible by zombies for like 30 seconds, and you could use it like 3 times, like per bubblegum. So, you know, if you had that, like if you got it once from the thing, you would be able to activate 3 separate times, like where you'd have 30 seconds where like the zombies would kind of just be like standing still, because they, you know, like they wouldn't be locking onto players. Like they'd just be like, they kind of like stop what they're doing. They're like, oh, I don't know where anyone is. And it was just like kind of broken in that sense. And there were other ones where you could like spawn fire sale power-ups, like nukes, to like kill everything. It's just kind of crazy. Yeah, I mean, I actually kind of like transit. I mean, it was kind of annoying, like going on the bus from location to location, but at the same time, I think that's what kind of made it really interesting, is like if you got left behind by the bus, you would have to wait sometimes like multiple rounds for like the bus to like make its way back to you if you needed to go like to a place to like pack a punch or to use the box and stuff like that. Like the German names and how you'll pronounce it, like the BO1 map. Verrucht, Nacht, or Untoten. I think that's how you pronounce it. But yeah, those ones are really good. That's what I mean, is like the World War... Is there a dude there? Or is that the screen flickering? The World at War ones and like Black Ops 1 and 2, those ones are just like, those are just built different. Like those maps are amazing. I don't really know if there were any like Black Ops 3 maps that I was like really a fan of. Like, you know, zombie maps that like only were on that game. That were like native to it. But I think like, you know, overall it was like just so good, some of the older maps compared to the newer stuff. Like, they can try and compete, but, like, they're just not gonna get anywhere. Like I was saying, I think that's, like, one of the things, though, is, like, why the old ones were, like, so good. Was because they were so simple, you know what I mean? Like, they didn't really have to do, like, a crazy amount of stuff to actually, you know, like, make it fun to play. Now, it's like, you know, like, with Black Ops 3, they had, like, the bubble gum. With the MW3 one now, they have it like Warzone, because for some reason, because Warzone is popular, they're like thinking that like anything can be made into like that sort of open world battle royale style, and it just like doesn't really work with like a lot of stuff. But yeah, I don't know. It will be interesting to see what they do with the new one coming out. Hopefully it's like good. I don't think they can compete with the older ones, but you know, you never know. Maybe they'll surprise us. I'm just gonna get into the passenger seat here. There we go. I'm like about to rank up. Oh, there's a dude here. Yeah, my sound is without a doubt glitched. Okay, that was definitely a real player, obviously. But he's like running far, far away. World of War. Einstrack was good, and then all the other ones were weird, like I vaguely remember. Huge Dragon. Yeah, to be honest, when I was saying, like, I don't really recall, like, the maps being really good, like, you know, ones that I actually liked. That was one of the maps I actually played recently on Black Ops 3. And yeah, I just am not a fan of that stuff. Like, I find that kind of stupid, to be honest, the fact there's a dragon on a Call of Duty map. But yeah, it's like, it's sort of thing. I don't know if, I mean, it's probably involved with the Easter egg somehow, but I think its main thing is, oh, yep, he's on the roof. I think its main thing is it, like, flies to various different points of the map, like, as time goes on. And then it just, like, breathes fire. Alright, let me, I think we're probably dead here, but... Oh, there's a car. Maybe we'll make it. That was really close. But yeah, I just find that, like, so stupid. Just, like, a dragon breathing fire all over the place. And I think that one also has, like, a warden, like, from Mob of the Dead, you know, the warden guy it would spawn. I'm pretty sure that map would also spawn, like, a warden. And also, as kind of, like, a side note on that, there was another map, and it was, like, in, like, a jungle, and they had a similar thing where instead of, like, the warden, it spawned, like, a guy similar to him, but it was, like, a sort of plant monster, and, like, you know, it would, like, throw stuff at you, like plant spores or something, and you had to, like, shoot its, like, weak spots to kill it and stuff. Alright, let's keep moving. Origins was crazy. Is that the one with the giant robot? To be honest, I didn't really play, like, a lot of the DLC maps from Black Ops 3, and also, I think even Black Ops 2. I don't even remember if I owned, like, any of the DLCs besides, like, maybe, like, Mob of the Dead. And did I take the half? No, I didn't. Probably gonna get sniped. These giant robots, so good. Black Ops 2, dang. Yeah, I don't know, to be honest, if they release the Call of Duty games on Game Pass, then maybe I'd consider, like, getting the DLC for them, because some of them I don't own digitally, and, like, because back on 360 my Xbox wasn't, like, the best, sometimes it would, like, damage the discs, like, it would scratch them over time, so it's, like, because the discs are kind of, like, a bit chipped from like having, you know, used them so much. It's like I don't want to put them into the Series X, you know, like I don't want to like break the disc tray or whatever. So, you know, if they add them digitally, I'd probably like revisit them, because I do own Black Ops 2 digitally, but like I don't own the Seasons Pass. So like I know for sure I have Mob of the Dead, but I don't think I have like any of the other ones. Buy all the DLCs again. Yeah, I mean, honestly, it's a good game. This dude's probably gonna come after me. Just yoinked his AR. This is like... Oh, actually, never mind. This is a regular gold one. I was thinking this was like the special one that like one of the medallion guys drops, but I think this is just like a regular gold one. But this is still like really good. It's almost like a red flag. That means they must have had a really good weapon if they'd left behind a gold weapon with like max attachments. I'm gonna go see ya. Alright, sounds good. Thanks for chilling, cool man. I appreciate you. Have a good night. It's always fun, you know, chatting about stuff. But yeah, I hope you have a wonderful night, and I will see you next time. Nice. Oh, that was kind of scummy of me. I hate third parties, so it always does feel a little bit like bad. Me like doing that. I kind of want to take this dude's AR, like the suppressed one. I think I will. Did I even pick up a sniper? I'm gonna have to get out and like see. Oh yeah, we did, okay. I was trying to make sure that we had like heals and stuff as well. But I think this could be a good combo. I took the other AR, like that we have now, just because the attachments have to do more with like a recoil. So I think it will probably be better for long range, and then also it has a suppressor, so I can kind of like shoot at people from long range, and it will like not only be more accurate, but you know, they also might have a harder time finding my position. So that's kind of why I swapped out the ARs. This dude's probably like really close around here. Oh yeah. Wow, dude. The guy like, oh yeah, look at that. I'm being attacked by multiple medallion people. That kind of explains a lot. I was like, what the heck is happening when I looked at the map here? I think this guy's following me because he thinks I'm weak. But I'm gonna try and like bait him, because I'm still like close to full health. Yeah, this dude's like desperately trying to kill me with these nades. I don't know what's going on with that. We're gonna rotate in with the little bit of fuel we have left. Actually, there's a new car here. We'll just grab this one. Oh, he's up there. Rotated. You know, I'm trying to fight these guys as if they're like normal players, but I think that's my problem, is like if they have a medallion, I don't think I've ever seen a player with a medallion that like hasn't been somewhat sweaty, like in the way they play. Like they're like super aggressive, and like they're like pushing everyone. They're like, you know, skilled enough where like when they push you, they actually like reliably are able to kill you and stuff. So it's like kind of making me realize like I probably shouldn't even be like engaging with those people, you know. I mean, sometimes you can't run forever, like sometimes you do have to like fight them, but sometimes, oh, dude, this guy's coming for me. Is this dude still up there? Why are there so many medallion people? Also, another thing that's annoying is that, like, my sound is glitched at the moment. I don't know how they haven't fixed this, because I've had this audio bug happen across, like, so many seasons of Fortnite. So I really don't know how they haven't fixed it, but, what do you call it? It's like I think my, assault rifle has a suppressor, but it's like I can't really gauge how, like, loud the gun is, if that makes any sense at all. So it's like, you know, I'm shooting and I'm not like thinking it's very loud, but because like it's not even like playing the audio, but there's like a chance it's like incredibly loud. And actually, let me just activate this real quick and like get our shield back. In case we start getting, like, beamed, you know, we might be able to take an extra, like, AR bullet or two. And also if we get sniped, you know, that might be the difference between, like, life and death. I really wish that hit him. Dude, how did that one not hit? Dude, how did that not hit? Oh, he has a sniper too. I don't know how my shots aren't hitting. Like, I'm actually kind of, like, disturbed. No! Aw, dude, and then we got a bush camper here. Yeah, okay. I had a feeling that was gonna happen. I can't even complain about that, but I mean, I guess like in a sense I can complain in the sense that my shots are like not even leaving the gun. I think that guy installed like dud rounds or something, because like I don't think out of all the shots I fired that I even saw like a bullet stream. Like maybe because it's like we're in a snow area and it was like hard to see or something, but it's like I just don't see the bullet trail when I'm like firing that gun. Like I really don't know what to say about that, you know what I mean? Like I felt like a lot of our shots were like dead on, and it's just like they weren't like hitting or like registering, so it's like I just don't know what to say about that at all. What time is it? It's like 6 p.m. Yeah, I think we'll call it, you know. Obviously I could keep going for a bit, but you know, we have been on almost like 2.5 hours, and you know, even though it's like we didn't have great games today, I think it's still probably better to get off now while I'm still like in a good mood. It's better than like pushing myself and playing more, and then like we get off after like a terrible match, and then I'm like super annoyed or something. I'm just gonna look at the battle pass quickly, because I think we ranked up like 2 or 3 times today. So I just kind of want to see if we have, like, new stuff. I guess I'll get this. just to, you know, like, say that we got it. Oh, yeah, look at that. We unlocked the Brian thing. So yeah, if we rank up once more, then we can finally get Peter Griffin and, like, you know, this stuff. Oh, man. Okay, so yeah, I think we'll call it. Hang on one sec. Let me get a quick drink and then I'll say something. Alright, sorry about that. Yeah, my throat was, like, so dry to the point where it was, like, difficult to speak. But as I was saying earlier, yeah, unfortunately, I got some stuff that I gotta do, so so what do you call it? So I won't be on for, like, probably a while. So today is Thursday. My next time I'll be on would be Monday at the earliest, but I would say probably more likely would be Wednesday. So I won't be on for, like, almost a week, unfortunately. I'll still try and post some YouTube shorts of, like, you know, memes and stuff, because I don't really have any, like, gameplay footage saved up, and I probably won't be playing much offline. So, yeah, I won't have much to, like, post gaming footage-wise, but I'll try and post, like, some memes of shorts and stuff, and, like, TikToks. So you'll still probably maybe see a little bit of stuff from me, but yeah, next live stream will probably be Wednesday next week, so I hope to see everyone there, and I appreciate everyone hanging out, as always. Hopefully you have a great night, and I will see you next week. Take it easy. Peace.